Alright, let's
Uh,
we're pulling.
right. Who's our second tank?
Uh,
It's the paladin.
yeah. Pull it back to the right as well. To the close. Here, Linus, you did the quest in here where you have to go into, like, you have to get the trinket and then get the chest.
Yeah. Did you get your drink yet?
Yes.
All right. We could go after we kill the boss.
Where is it? In this room somewhere?
Yeah, it's in the water. You have to swim down like on the left, like on the very back of the cave, and then there's a chest you can loot there, and then there you go.
Oh, is it the, like, underneath the boss room right in front of us?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Oh wow, everything is...
Where's that guy going? Is that work that path all the way around that corner over there?
So you got friend.
Gonna be fun.
I got mine controlled quick. Punish me.
I guess we'll still come back with the warner.
Alright. If you haven't done this fight before, say something or type 1 in chat.
I haven't, but I heard you just spread. He sleeps 2 people, and that's about it. And then AoE damage.
Okay, yeah, so we want to make sure we get as many interrupts as possible on the shadowy chains. That is priority. I think it goes out every 10 seconds. If there are extra interrupts, if we have extra, I don't know. We have 2 pallies. That's nice. We have mage. That's an interrupt. You do have an interrupt, right? Or no?
Yeah, you have an interrupt, but it's an arcane interrupt, so it might get resisted more than any
Okay.
other.
Let's see. We might just have those 3. I don't know if the warriors, do you have interrupts? I think it's just
Shield bash.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you
shield
would have
bash.
to put a shield on though.
Yeah, I mean it's just you gotta fight with your GCD, so you gotta equip that as soon as it shows up.
Yeah, if you can do that to interrupt the shadowy chains, that could be pretty massive.
If the other warrior doesn't have their unarmed level, they're gonna be borderline useless because it scales with whatever weapon you're using. If they have a 1 hand and a shield, perfect.
Yeah, so if you wanted to use the shield up until 35% and then switch to your main weapons, or a 2-hand or whatever you're using, that would help a lot. 35% would just burn them down. Let's see. So during the fight, so everybody come with. I'm gonna put a square over my head. Come with me. We're going to go around the left side of the room. So where are we going to start? We're actually going to go behind him. So all the ranged are going to stack on square the whole fight. I believe the ranged that are here were here last night as well, so it's easy. So we're just going to pat around the room and drop the shadow crashes in our wake. And by the time the boss is at 35%, we will be on the opposite side of the room where we entered.
Are we going clockwise or counterclockwise?
We are going counterclockwise.
Okay.
And we want to make sure that we're on the opposite side of the room where we are now, so we don't get clustered. Because when we get to 35%, everybody has to spread out, everybody included, melee and everything. Janana just got online.
Is it your standard 8-yard spread?
I think it might be. I'm not 100% sure on the yard range. Biggest priority is making sure the range is spread out because those chains go out and the shadow crashes are going out. If you get hit by a shadow crash, it's quite a bit of damage for the tick every second, and I can't be dispelled, so we have to heal through. It's a lot of mana. When we are progressing up to 35%, people will get teleported to the Shadow Realm 2 at a time. It is the 2 closest people. For the 2 closest people at the start, I want Burnett to be the closest to the boss, and I want let's see, AJ to be closest to the boss. So we'll have you 2 go down first, and then we're just gonna have to figure it out from there. Just have everybody rotate through. Hopefully we'll only get 3 rounds of people going down before we hit 35, and then we can kill the boss. I think we have a lot better comp tonight than we did last night.
Also, quick note to AJ, when we go in, I'm gonna aggro like 6 mobs all at once. So just focus on these.
So when you go in, you go on a DPS the Night Elves down. Don't attack the elementals, they have too much health. Just focus on the Night Elves and kill them. Until a portal comes up, and then when the portal comes up, leave. As soon as it comes up, take it and leave. Don't worry about killing more, just get out of there. I am going to pop a mana oil. How are you gonna be on mana, Sentry? Do you need the mana oil?
Yeah, do you want me to buy it, or I don't know how much it cost?
No, I can just give you a use.
Who wants the stone? You want me to save it for a couple attempts? I don't really use shadow potion because I'm taking so much shadow damage during the fight. I usually just use magic resistance. But I'll take that.
I think you should just hold on to the soul stone.
Will do.
I have to use the mana oil. Could I get the rest of it back?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Yeah, the fight. Most of us has already done it, so it's pretty simple. When you pull the boss, make sure to bring him to this side of the statue, so we don't get line of sighted. And range, we're gonna start right over here on square. All right, I'm gonna do a ready check. Yeah, interrupt. Very important.
Sounds like a Yogg fight without the 5 minutes of don't touch cloud.
The range to come over, stack up, and I'll set a full timer for 20 seconds. And I'm gonna throw some bubbles up.
I can pull the bus without doing any tread, by the way.
5, 4,
Yeah,
3,
you want to do that?
2, 1.
Who dares disturb my meditation?
Is he gonna walk toward us though?
Resisted.
Interrupt.
Yeah, you gotta get in there and interrupt him. Alright. Okay. You gotta pull him to the other side of the statue. You have to pull him.
Can't pull him.
Ranged. Move over to square. This is a wipe. They didn't take the portal. Or a portal didn't come up.
Dust.
Get back to the starting area. So, we pretty much did everything wrong there. So the range has to stack on square the whole time. We can't pull the boss like that. He's a caster.
Was there a reason why we're pulling him on this side of the room already?
Because
what was
we need all the room we can get once he's at 35%. And there's no room. If we start in the front, we end up in the back where there's no room.
Okay, yeah, I understand.
So we gotta interrupt him so he gets to this side of the statue. The range has to stack on square because we can't have the shadow crashers going all over the place because they expand and we will get trapped. Let's rebuff up. Does anybody have any questions before we go in again? If you're confused about anything? And I didn't mention it before, but save your big cooldowns till 35%. It'd be about, what is it, like a minute and a half, 2 minutes into the fight. Move to the opposite side of the room. Yeah. Start them right here, just so we can have a line of sight.
I can build aggro from here, but somebody's still gonna have to interrupt.
Yeah, so all the melee, run in, get an interrupt on them, and then pull them back.
I'm gonna pull him to the back side of the statue.
Yeah,
I'll try to
to
counter spell.
us. Alright, buffs are out. I'm just gonna eat a fish. Yeah, when you get in the dream, just kill priestesses and hope for a portal to come up. It is very RNG. When in doubt, keep killing. As soon as you get the, I don't know what it's called, I don't know what the full name is, but the dreams debuff, you get about 12 seconds before you are killed. So you have to go get out before that goes off. Alright, I'm gonna do a 20-second pull timer. And Burnett and AJ try to get in there for those first two people going down.
5, 4, 3,
Alright, melee get
2,
in there.
1.
Who dares disturb my meditation?
Interrupt, pull him back. Thank you. Alright, Elden
I got
Eyes down. He is on Trey. Range move to the right. You can slowly start moving them around counterclockwise around the statue. Melee, your shadow crouch is about to hit you. Someone mentioned when he's at 40%. Move. Yeah, I got slow. Okay, don't stop DPSing. We're in the portal. Alright, portal right there. We're good. Kill him. Everybody spread out. Spread, spread, spread. Big DPS. You can't interrupt anymore, so just DPS. Don't get hit by shadow crashes.
I really feel like we have to do something in the where we get ported, because we don't do enough damage when we reach 35%.
So the only thing you could possibly do is kill the elementals, but the elementals have too much health. Because if you're down there too long, you die. And they have 1500 health. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but once you're down there and you're on a timetable.
Yeah,
Definitely
with Living
doable without
Bomb, it does help a lot. That was a good try, by the way. That was a really good try.
So I think the thing we need to do that's going to help us a lot is come 35% is we pull them away, pull them into an open area so we can all spread out around and so we don't get line of sighted. I think that might help us a lot. I know I couldn't see a lot of people and heal them because of the pillars. Once we get past this boss, next boss is not nearly as hard.
This one's not that bad. I just gotta get used to the purple stuff coming at me. I can't even see where it's coming from. Like, it's like such a slow little thing coming somewhere.
And don't worry about where it's coming from. Just a big purple circle you're standing in. Just get out of that and you're good.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's go again. I will do a full timer. 20 seconds. Try to pull them back as quickly as possible.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Range.
Dares disturb my meditation?
Yeah, you can leave them right there. That's fine. pull him around the around the statue a little bit. Toward the front of the room. Okay,
Be careful,
38%.
yes.
Spread out, spread. Yep, it's a good place to have them. Put them down. And burn them. Top cooldowns. Oh, it's a lot of shadow. A lot of distance. You guys gotta spread. Jesus. Okay. 4.5%.
That's
Is a lot better. Having them in the open area there and us able to spread out definitely helped.
oh yeah, that positioning at the end, that was absolutely perfect.
Can we get 2 to stay outside to summon?
Yep, I'll stay out. So, just as a quick note, when the first time that I go in and I pull mobs, I don't see any invader. You know, like the burning thing that if we kill them, they
Yeah, there aren't any yet.
there aren't any yet at the first port.
So the invaders come up as soon as a shadow crash hits the ranged. So every
But
time
I remember like in the first, I think, or second attempt that I did when I was like the second group getting poured in the Shadow Realm, whatever it is, the invader were there, so I could kill them on the second time I went in. But yeah, the first wave, the first sleep things, I don't see any.
they won't be
Because
up
with
the
Living
first
Bomb,
one.
with Living Bomb, I could do some DPS. I just have to have the mobs on me. When they explode, they can do DPS to anything around. So, but they're not up on the first time you get boarded in. Do you remember how much HP they have? The invaders?
1.5k.
1.5k.
Yeah, still a lot though.
So I think one of the things that hindered us that last attempt was a lot of people got the chains. I had like 6 people get the chains debuff on them. I had to spell them all. So there's a lot of people stacked up at the end. It's very important that we spread out because that dot hits for a lot. I know there's pretty hectic and there's shadow stuff everywhere, but Do whatever you can to spread.
Still very close. Still very close.
How are you doing on mana sentry?
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay. I'm gonna do a pull timer. 20 seconds. So everybody's seen the fight. Everybody knows what they gotta do. Just do exactly what we just did there. Just a little bit better. Spread out. And pull this guy
5,
back to us as quickly
4,
as possible.
3, 2, 1.
Who dares disturb my meditation?
You want to leave him on the top of those stairs, right where he is now. That would be perfect because he can stay there for a while.
Party's on me. Party's on me.
I got slapped.
50%. Could you battle res Barbara?
That would be great.
Going around the room, 40%. Spread out. Spread. Bring him to an open area. He's stuck there, isn't he?
Yeah, he's going
Burn him.
to his-
Burn him. You spread. There's 3 of you stacked.
Dust, 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 dust. Dust, dust. Dust, dust.
Ah,
Dust,
that positioning there
dust,
kills us.
dust.
couldn't heal anybody because we're all spread around the room.
Dust, dust.
We also, I don't know if our DPS is really low there, but we did like 75% of the room before he was at 35. We circled it.
I had some really bad RNG. I got no crits or overpowers.
Alright, we're gonna start him on the right side of the room instead, because we are line of sighting ourselves, and we're also ending up where we don't want to be come 35.
Yeah, I don't know if the statue was line of sighting, but I just couldn't get a B-res.
Do you still have it up?
Yes.
Okay. Could we get a soul stone on? Let's see. I put the soul stone on Rev. Rev. Paladin.
I know it looks like a cast on me. That's just what it does.
Yeah. Alright, so for his positioning, when we first pull him to our side of the statue and just leave him on the top of the stairs. And you can circle the statue as we circle the room. But I would say at like 45%, move him to an open area so we can spread out around him. I feel like this would be a cakewalk if we all just had the protection potion. Should have just bought 10 of them.
Do paladins have shadow resistance already yet?
I think that's 40, isn't it?
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna do a 20-second pull timer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Who dares disturb my meditation?
Bullock tanks have a charge.
Yeah.
Kind of insane. Okay, start pulling them to the back of the room. Closer toward the range. %. At 40%, I want you to pull them to the front of the room where we entered. Maybe like 43 or something. Range move. Okay. %. Pull them to the open area. Wait. Alright. Spread out. We have plenty of room that didn't get touched with the shadow. I don't know what we could do differently there to make us.
I think it's all about the invaders. We have to do something about them. I don't know.
If we could survive that phase better, I don't know. When he starts railgunning with that Mind Blast, whoever's getting hit just needs to pop all defensives or something, because we can't be losing so many people.
How much are the protection potions?
Real cheap. They were like 50 silver per.
Alright, I'm just gonna go buy a bunch. Could you summon me back?
Yeah.
Is there a repair person in raid?
It's right next to the teleport after you go to Galahad's Shrine. He's just invisible.
Gotcha. If you need to go touch the body of old Sarikis, is that from the first shrine or the second one?
Back from the first.
You just run straight out of from the entrance. You have to run it.
Yeah, because I think what's holding me down damage-wise is not having my gloves.
I believe you have to go to Ratchet. You got to do a whole thing for that.
Yeah. I'm not saying do it today, I'm just in general.
For what it's worth, I'm gonna try to add mass regeneration on my legs for the last part. Try to help with the healing.
But no, we don't need. We need more DPS. We have to get him down as quickly as possible. These protection pots should definitely help. I got 17 of them. I'm broke, but
But we can get this now.
All right, so these protection pots, we are going to use them at, I would say use them at like 35-40%. So we can reduce all that huge damage that's about to hit us.
Is it the same duration as the Greater Shadow? Like it's 60 minutes, so we could
Yeah.
pre-pot one.
Well, we don't want to waste it on that minor damage that happens up to till that percent.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fair.
I gotta change the batteries in my mouse 1 sec.
Oh, thank you. Did I not?
Tyrion, I'm here.
That was 8. I'm missing 1. Okay.
So use the potion at the last phase?
Yeah, use it when we get to 35%.
Okay.
All right. I gotta buff everyone up. Other potions do share the same cooldown, so don't screw yourself over with a mana pot. If you need to pop a mana pot, you can do it early, and it should come back up in time, hopefully. Just get mana, and then I will do a pull timer. All right, 20 seconds.
Five, four,
Let's
three,
do it.
2,
Who
1.
dares disturb my meditation?
If you want to bring them up the steps a little bit, so we can have them positioned for later. Taking a second to regen mana. Pull him to the other side of the statue.
I think both tanks are down.
On Scorpid. Okay, that works.
I think
Shadow protection pots?
we're not getting lucky on portals down here.
Oh shit. 9 seconds.
Oh my god, that was close.
Alright, use your protection pots now. Spread out, spread out.
It's just gonna blast with that mind blast.
Dust, dust.
15. Don't get hit by Shadow Crash. It's been free. 5%. I am out of mana. 1% out of mana. 1%. 100,000 health. 600, 500.
300.
Dust, dust.
Hey, there it is.
Oh,
Oh,
fucking
fuck.
thank God.
Oh my god, man, that boss, there's no
Jesus
shot.
Christ.
There's no shot.
He does not fuck around.
Alright, we'll walk back, boys.
That's that's so AIDS.
Only the
Alright.
beast
Hey, good
hunter
job.
survives.
Good job, everyone. Good fucking job.
For having retail style mechanics, this room is not the size it should be.
Could definitely be larger.
I mean, it's
Listen,
not
I
even
pumped
the
the
mechanic.
DPS,
The last
okay?
phase is just it makes no sense. It's make no sense.
I just think they intend us to have more gear for this boss.
Yeah,
'Cause
probably.
So
I
much
guess.
shadow resist gear drops in here, it doesn't make sense to go into this without it.
Listen, I did a whopping 14 DPS, guys. We got this.
And as a caster, he has so much resistance. It's completely absurd. He has 200 arcane resistance, and he has 100 resistance to every single other spell. So it's just so bad for casters.
Yeah, I don't think we were doing that without the pots.
Yeah, no, I brought him originally, and I was like, yeah, I think 5 pots will be good for 2 bosses, and I found out I used 5 in 1 boss.
What a crazy boss. I mean, like, it's crazy just the last phase. We really got it down, like, the first, like, 65% is no problem at all. So anyway, Max, if we can find our guild alchemist, I have the recipe on my bank
For what?
for the shadow pot.
I have 150.
Wand.
My mage
Get
is
the head.
the alchemist.
Who's the alchemist?
My mage.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Nice one.
Just so you know, the quest that you just looted his head, you can get a wand from that.
Or you can get a shield with frost resist for some reason.
Rolling out the Twilight Invoker shoes. This is
I'm
buff
gonna roll OS because I got the epic boots now, and I don't really need.
Oh, there's. Oh yeah, I don't want the. I want the epic. I don't
Yeah,
even
the
want
epic
those.
is.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
try
guess
to
for
craft
the
the
set
epic.
maybe.
Maybe
Yeah,
I
something
guess,
against the set. Go for it.
but that's more DPS. So Aldinari heist.
Oh, if nobody needs it, I can use it for. the time being, but if somebody wants to wear them, go for it.
And then roll the wand.
Is it only us two that can roll that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was only you and me.
I could roll on it, but I'm gonna use the resistance wand quest.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of this room.
Don't you have to touch the little candles?
Oh
Is it
no!
still a thing?
I think so.
Don't
Look
do
at
'em
that
all.
guy.
Don't do them all.
Click all forward. Click all forward. No. Don't do that.
I don't know, I don't see anything to
Don't
collect.
go in there.
I do. I see
Oh,
fire
these.
of Akamai.
Oh,
Okay, no,
yeah,
Okay,
X,
okay,
yeah,
so
incoming.
it still works the same. Don't touch all 4 at once.
Interrupt
Oh,
that
that hurt.
volley. Holy moly.
Okay. Well, before we pull any more, hold on. Let me just send some buffs out.
God, I love Resto, dude. Like, I haven't seen many Resto druids for raid. Like, nobody wants to take them.
It's because, what are they called? The other druid has, Wind Fury now.
I know, but I can DPS and heal.
Is that with Sunfire?
My Wrath, it costs no mana.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just DPS the whole raid. I did like, what, 3,100 damage or something? I don't even know. Like, I don't know how
Grab
the
the next
damage
one.
works.
Kinda nuts.
Yeah, so like I'm half a DPS. I do like as much damage. Well, actually the tank's actually still PvP. And I have AoE.
I was originally planning on manning a Resto Druid, but I tried to heal one dungeon and I realized I was struggling on mana really badly. So I was like, Priest is really OP
it's-
right now.
No, it's so badass because my Wrath is free, and when I Wrath, it makes my healing touch instant cast. So then I can just instantly heal somebody really quick. It's just broken, busted.
That's why I like H-Pal.
Yeah, I was gonna make a Holy Paladin, but they bore me.
Well, yeah. It's the RuneScape of World of Warcraft.
We are going straight into the boss after this. He's right up ahead.
Menacing.
Alright, so this boss has a couple things. Let me just refresh myself before I go over it.
Got the permis.
God damn, that went so fast.
Okay, so this boss, you're going to tank him right where he is, and all the range are going to stack up behind. So you're gonna face him toward the wall behind him, and the range are just gonna move forward into range and stack up. Every 20 seconds, he throws out a cone of cold, like a cone of damage, toward a specific person. So that's why we want all the ranges stack up so we can all just spread out and it's not around the whole room. We don't want to get hit by it. It hits for a lot. So as soon as he turns around or faces a person to do the attack, it doesn't look like it's a cast. It just starts. Let me make sure before I speak out of my mouth. Okay, so you get 3 seconds to move before it starts to go out. So when he turns around or he faces your direction, get out of his way. You have 3 seconds to do it. The tanks, while you are tanking him, you are getting a debuff. It is a poison that is not dispellable. It does damage every 3 seconds and it stacks. You are going to. I've yet to do this boss fight, so I'm explaining from the video.
I think there are mobs, not mobs, but like
Yeah, there will be
thing that
mobs.
it will spawn.
So, hold on. Sorry, 2 seconds. Okay, so there are elementals that are going to spawn around the room. The elementals will siphon off these debuffs off of the tank. To do that, you just need to get close to these elementals. Now, during the fight, there's 2 phases. There's the poison phase, and then there's the shadow phase. You're going to siphon off the poison with the elementals during that phase, but the shadow phase, when you get those debuffs, you're not going to siphon those. There's just too much damage, and we have to burn the boss down. So you're going to stack up the debuff on one tank, and then the other tank taunts off and stacks up their debuff. If need be, if it comes to the situation where we have too many debuffs on one tank, you can go siphon it on the elemental. When an elemental siphons off these debuffs at, I think, 3 or 4 stacks, he will turn into a bunch of ads that need to be DPS. The poison ads need to be killed. The shadow ads we have to ignore. We have to focus on the boss. So pretty much, shadow phase, kill the boss, don't kill ads. Poison phase, kill ads. I think we just have to see the fight to know what's going on. But priority is don't get hit by the cone of colds. Tanks, drop off your stacks on the elementals in the poison phase. And let's see. The elemental also explodes once he is full of his debuffs. So you're gonna want to get away from him. So pretty much just nobody stand next to the elemental. It looks like it's exactly the same, just both phases. It's just shadow versus poison. So I think we need to do the fight so everyone you can see it. So I'm going to put a mark back on my head, square. So everyone's here with a ready check.
If this is how this works, I can't wait to see how BWL changes. Jesus Christ.
Blackwing Lair is not gonna exist.
As per now, sure.
I really hope that you use Scarlet Planet.
I've seen too many Blackwing Lair. Don't want to go into Blackwing Lair again.
Alright, I'm going to do a 20-second full timer.
Five, 4, 3.
The melee you're going to want to
2,
spread around the boss as
1.
well. Range, stack up. Sentry, come over here. shoulder range did get stacked. So if you get a stack, run over to an elemental and have him grab it. So Sentry and Bard make that stacked. Eliodari, go drop yours off. We have poison elementals coming at us. We have tanks gotta pick them up. Go put the cone of cold. It's coming. Cone's coming now. It's gonna hit like the whole raid.
Yeah, I think that's too many ads.
We have to stack them up. We're all over the place. Cone coming. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, we cannot be hit by that breath.
Yeah.
I think we have to spread around. Does it target like a random person? Does anyone get
Target's a
targeted?
random person.
So I think we need to be spread around and like maybe closer to the bus so it makes easier to, you know, get out of sight of the breath.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is there any reason why we can't stack up behind the boss, and if he turns, just go to the other side, or is there any like cleave or something?
We could. There's nothing about a cleave, so we could probably stack closer.
Yeah, because that's just a lot. Because that breath is so wide. Like I usually just run through the body of the boss. Just go to his butt, basically. I
Yeah,
know
we can do that.
hunters are not gonna like it. You don't want to be too close. But...
Yeah. But yeah, we'll stack closer to the boss.
Less movement, more execution.
They can target pets as well. The video that I was watching, they had the pets standing out on their own.
That's alright. He turns and faces where he's gonna spit, so we just gotta.
But the pets do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
We don't want to do that.
Oh yeah, we don't want the pets to die.
So we'll just have everybody in melee range, spread out around the boss. You just have to be aware of when he casts it. Their DBM is updated, so it does tell you when he's going to cast it.
I figured I'll have the right DBM because I didn't have any timer.
I'd like to check, see if you have any updates. Yeah, we'll just have everybody spread around the boss. That way it won't hit everybody, it'll just hit like one person or nobody. So at 50%, he goes into shadow phase. We got to 60% there.
Droplet also have 1.6k HP, so they're pretty healthy too. But the breath is avoidable, so if we can avoid all the breath all the time, we can.
Yeah, getting rid of the breath, you know, not getting hit by it for the fight will make this a lot easier and a lot less hectic. I would say tanks drop your stacks at like 4 stacks, maybe 5, and bring it over to the elementals at that. Or if it's possible, I mean, you could probably throw 2 on one elemental and then run to another one, throw 2 on there, and just spread them out. Because I think they need 3 or 4 to explode. Alright, timer's out.
Stack combust, spread around, avoid the breath. Let's go.
Yep. Goes out every 20 seconds. DBM, I know mine's
5,
updated, so it says
4,
when it's happening.
3, 2, 1.
Is Scrub tanking right now? Why is Scrub tanking? Okay, perfect. Nobody got hit by it. Alright, we got 2 poison marks on the back elemental. Breath is going out. Okay, we got a couple ads coming at us. We gotta focus down the ads. Breath coming out now. Breath going out. Good job. Trev, you gotta drop your stacks. Breath in 3 seconds. Breath going out. Line of sight on Yeldenari. Can't see you. Breath in 5 seconds. Breath going out. There's a lot of stacks over there. You gotta drop them somewhere. Oh, there's nowhere to drop them. Breath going out. Is there really nowhere to drop them? Okay, we got the next phase.
Elementals are up.
This is the shadow phase. We need to focus on the boss this whole time. Get him down as quickly as possible.
Keep avoiding the breath.
Oh, my Reaper's on his way.
Okay, Void Blast, which is the breath coming out right now. If you guys have poison stacks, you just need to drop them off on an elemental killing you. Jesus.
So as long as you're not in front of the boss, you don't get poison sacks. I don't think I've gotten any.
That or if the boss targets you. One of those two. So So if you're tanking it, you get a lot of stacks.
It's so rough on
The-
mana, that fight. Jeez, just
The shadow debuff isn't damage. It's just lowered health and more damage taken from shadow damage. So having the tanks swap on there and just build up stacks will help. So we can just have Eldenari tank, have Barber tank, and then we can even have Trev tank for a bit. There is a repair bot inside. Just take the teleport, and then as soon as you teleport, turn around.
What brings you here?
So when it gets to the shadow phase, just build yourself up to, I would say, 4-5 stacks at max of the shadow debuff, and then have somebody else tank it. Don't drop any of the shadow debuffs off at an elemental.
how bad is the corrosive acid, the first poison debuff?
It hurts. It's 50 damage every 3 seconds. And then it stacks, so then it's 100, then 150. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but it adds up real quick. Well, we got him down to 28% that time. That was pretty good. We got to see what the shadow phase was like. Having everybody get in close worked out really well. A lot of people didn't even get hit by the blast, which was nice. If we don't get it this time, I will hand out a couple of shadow protection pots to the tanks. Alright, I'm just gonna use a mana oil here. Hey, 1-2 second timer. So how many stacks did it take before the elementals exploded? Do you know?
5, 4, 3,
Seems like 4.
2,
Okay.
1.
I'd say run over there at 4. Drop them off. Everybody spread around the boss. Last in 5 seconds. Boss going out now. Somebody else had dropped a stack over there. Blast in 3 seconds. Blast. Oh, that's facing everybody. Jesus. Blast in 5 seconds. Then you might want to drop your stacks. Kill these ads. Blast is going out. You gotta focus the ads. Get off the boss and kill the ads. On the healers. Alright, burner down to 50%. Blast is going out. We don't have any more elementals. We gotta get the boss down to 50. Otherwise we will be stuck with these poisons. As soon as we get to the next phase, get to an elemental and drop off the poison. Blast going out. Okay, let's get whacked by that. Alright, go drop off your poisons. Oh, they're all gone. Sweet. So now you're just gonna tank swap. Blast going out. %. Oh,
Man, you
Jesus.
got me all the way down to 500 health, so yeah, that's a
Tryon,
one-shot
can you pick him up? Are you able to pick him up, Tryon? Or AJ? Someone? Just hold him. Put a shield on if you got it. Keep it going. 14%. All we gotta do is DPS him. Blast is going out in 3 seconds. Here it comes. 7%. Oh, Age is dead. Blast going out. 700 health. GG's.
Hey, light of a loon, let's go, thank you.
Ooh, look at the bow.
GG's. Now that the last boss is dead, you can, if you are a, I believe, is it Enchanter and then Blacksmith, you can get the recipes from the third boss area.
How do you get them?
You go back to the third boss. There's an NPC there.
Nice. Good job, everyone. Good fucking job. So glad.
Yeah, that boss is way easier. Just do the mechanics pretty much.
So you're gonna have, I don't know. I feel like that kill risk is badly tuned.
Rolling the male coif, the headpiece. Strength and stam.
I knew the crossbow was gonna drop. I'm like, of course 100% you're gonna get something.
What does the quest item give?
The epic crossbow. It's epic and it looks like shit. That's funny.
Oh my god.
Oh, it was meant to
Wow.
No chance.
Wow.
Almost won.
And then I don't know what this pearl does, to be honest.
Can we look it up before, or should we all roll on it? Let's all roll.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It says it's a quest item.
It is the.
Well, you're gonna find out. Max is
Yeah,
gonna
I
find
guess
out.
I'm gonna find out.
It's the Onyxia head of this raid.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
you
the
guys
bow.
actually got the last 2 bosses? What dropped?
Bow, crossbow.
The epic one?
Yeah.
Do you have a hunter in here?
Yeah.
Fuck
two.
yeah.
You rolled 100.
No, it went to me. I got the bow.
So
No, I
you
got the one.
can, if you need the recipes, you can go back to the third boss. If you don't need anything else in here, there's an NPC at the back of the room that will teleport you to Darnassus.
Before everyone go, can we go check together if Max can get his box in the water, because there's mobs there.
So if
I
you're
can-
curious what
I can help kill those. I have to go get the remains of the dude first.
the things I just linked is what you get from that quest item. You can get one of those.
Whoa, that's a badass trinket.
Wow, 18 attack power.
One of them's the caster one's 11 spell power.
Is it the Murloc boss you guys are talking about, or?
It was the Naga boss.
Oh, do I have to go swim underwater or something?
Yeah, briefly.
And then is Sicarus, or whatever hell his name is, the dead body, is that somewhere nearby?
Old Sericus.
Old Sargus, yeah.
Can we kill these rushers down here real quick?
That's towards the beginning. It's the big turtle bosses.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, good job, Avery. That was fucking. The second boss was up,
Bitch.
but we did it. Oh, sorry, the first
Yeah.
boss we did there.
Killers, I still can't believe killers are a boss. It is.
Be careful coming down this cave. Apparently, if you don't have the trinket, then you will die. I don't know how accurate that is.
You will just die. Yeah. It's almost like you being spaghettified by a black hole. That's how quick it happens. Don't get the trinket before you try that.
I actually might drown.
Oh, you got it. There you go.
Frankly, that's a skill issue.
And then there's an
So-
NPC down here. Oh, there's
For
a
the
giant
NPC for the item, yeah, you have to go back to the turtle boss area, and you it's one of the path that goes to the third boss. I don't know which direction it is.
There is no other way back up than
Third
to
boss.
swim.
Can
I
jump
will
up
clip
this?
up the edge out of spite.
Probably possible somewhere. And then you bring this box that I just got over to Hillsbred Foothills.
Oh, is it one person? Oh, no, it is.
Oh, sweet, thank God. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, I was like, this might be one person per raid.
That would be. I don't.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know. Like we can go classic, but that's too classic for me.
You guys excited to get your Aqueous rep up so you can douse in MC?
Yeah, so excited. Maybe it'll have to do with Black Fathom Death somehow.
Stop. Are you raiding? How'd it go? How was it with 10? What's the party build? Oh, it's 2 parties of 5. I forgot it's 5 mins. And wow. Yeah, so it's just, that's what I'm saying. It's just
I am honored.
2 DPS, 4
Well,
DPS, 2 tanks, 2 healers. What class was healing? Any mage healers? How'd the lock tank work out? That's nice. He said he'd BRB this time, deliberately. I'm playing WoW to Freebird, I gotta tell you. I think I undervalued letting music play while I play this game the last few times. Yo, who's near Stormwind, by the way? Come help me kill ghosts in one of these fucking taverns in the Mage District. It spawns 2 automatically and I cannot kill these sons of bitches. It's to go to the blue recluse, and kill the 2 ghosts. See if I can get Timmy over here.
I'm back. Trev, way to go, buddy. I was watching you raid. You were kicking ass.
I'm listening.
It's at times I also saw that happening.
Yep. So
But
season of discovery, Tim, not the season of knowing.
That's exactly it. And also, like, you had a good raid leader who explained things. He's a little short on some of the details sometimes, but but yeah, you didn't know the fight when you started. I don't know how close. Dude, that second to last fight that you guys did was fucking rough. Conan, I was walking back. I could hear when you said you needed help. I'm all the way in Darkshore.
Yeah, I think I have to. Well, hold on. I might not actually have to kill these motherfuckers. I might just be able to contain them.
A boat ride, a lengthy flight away.
I think I got him. No, invalid target. Yep. Invalid target. Well, whatever. I'm just gonna kill it. It looks like I only spawned 1 this time magically, so. Nope, still gonna fuck me up. God damn it. Mages are squishy, dude. I'm a little daddaloo, 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 daddaloo. It's the best part of Freebird.
Well met. Go with honor, friend.
Greetings.
Alright, I figured this fucker out. There's a way to get just one to spawn per cast. It's just positioning.
I didn't. Epic bow? I heard somebody say I got the bow, but I didn't. Was Oh, yeah, man. The Ashari Arbalist. 18.75 damage per second, plus 17 ranged attack power.
Nice.
It's ridiculous. Does weapon skill only go to 90, or does it go up higher as you level? Okay. Okay. Uh, 5 times. 18, and I can get up to 90 right now. Oh, who is? Oh, that's. Whoops. There was this person came running over a hill with like 3 mobs, so I was trying to help him out, and I grabbed one off of him and killed it, and then I went to kill the next one, and the guy killed me in 2 hits. You know, I was like, oh, that's why you were running. There's a question mark, elite. I get for trying to help somebody.
That is what you get.
Shinobi, you dumb bitch.
You son of a bitch. You dumb bastard.
No. If he had said that, I wouldn't be laughing about it. I'd be fucking sending some rage messages.
Alright, it's time to go back to Loch Lomond. Gotta hit the reagent vendor up in the cathedral.
The Defius, he's got guys like fucking like Kemir was with Overwatch. Fucking cowboy.
Never compare me to Kemir, please. I'm an adult in control of my emotional state.
Are back alive.
What level does the next phase go up to? 30? 5?
No, I thought they announced it. No?
I'm guessing 35. And then 45. And then 55 or 60. Would make sense. They might just bring it down to like 50 to 60 though. So there's could be an
Phase
extra
1, level
5,
25. Level 8, fathom deep. Or PvP zone as we know. Rune slots unlock chest, legs, and gloves. Phase 2, level 40.
Okay, 40.
Max level raid is Nomergan.
So you end
Outdoor
with
PvP zone is going to be Stranglethorn. That's fucking awesome. Rune slots TBD. Phase 3 level 50. Scarlet Monastery is the raid. That's unconfirmed. And then there's level 60.
Nice, I learned Living Bomb.
Yo, really?
No. The target becomes the Living Bomb.
That fucking ability is the best, dude.
Takes 86 fire damage over 12 seconds. After 12 seconds or when the spell is dispelled, the target explodes, dealing 43 fire damage to all
So you throw a dot on him,
long.
and then you just wait, and most of the time you forget. It's just like, boom. It's definitely.
Yeah, that's going.
The only thing is that what's the counter on the dot?
12 seconds.
Yeah, so you'll kill a lot of things in 12 seconds. You know, so it may never go off, but I can tell you in dungeons and raids, it's awesome. It's still worth throwing on. The dot's solid.
Trying to decide if that's more useful or less useful than Ice Lance, because Ice Lance is that quick attack.
Yeah, and it crits. Yeah, it crits when they're.
True. And I do tend to freeze motherfuckers.
I don't know how they made the ability in this, but that's what it does. It's like three times damage.
Yeah, it's the same.
Great to meet you.
Right.
Oh, nice. You get
Keep your feet on the ground.
What's it called?
Yeah, I have Fingers of Frost.
Yes, that's what it is. Yep.
Need help? Be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said he'd be right back. Picking up. Light out. What? Oh, is it from the head or whatever from BFD? What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. So they were talking about that end of your raid. Like that's like the Nixia head. Or you bring something back to Stormwind from BFD. You must have been in Stormwind when somebody popped it. Right? Maybe? Oh. Were you in Ironforge? I don't know. I just heard somebody in your raid when
Here they are.
talking.
Be good. Well met. Be good. No. Safe travels.
That'd suck if they made everybody go all the way to Darnassus to get it.
Interest you on a pint? Watch your back. You got my attention. Off with you. How are you? Watch your back. What's on your mind? See you soon. Hi. Safe travels. How are you? Safe travels. What's on your mind? See you soon. How are you? See you soon.